Hello, everybody. Well, I am back with another fragrance review just for you. And this time, this is something quite different from what I reviewed last time. And this is actually a brand that I never really had such great faith to. But this time, I had a rather pleasant surprise when I tried this. It's Hugo Boss Magnetic, the scent for him. So it's the full title or name is Boss the scent for him magnetic. Right. Yeah, and I also happened to try first what I thought was the male, but it happened actually to be the female version of this fragrance, and it was nice too. Very nice. But this one was really pleasing. I was wondering whether I should get it or not, but I really liked the the scent on the on paper, on that tester that I got. I just thought, you cannot, go wrong with this. So this is basically this is an eau de parfum, right? Concentration, yeah. So this is basically a sweet and strong kind of scent that is also kind of more a wintry and autumnish kind of thing to wear, scent to wear. It was actually launched in late last year, I believe. Yeah, so it actually has very few notes or ingredients. I was surprised, but there are really all three of them are really unusual. I've never really come across any of them before. If Fragrantica is right, that is, sometimes they make mistakes, but anyway. The top note is something called maninka, and I have no clue what that is. So it seems to be, well, let's see, I'm looking at the picture here. Seems to be some kind of a fruit. Yeah, alright, something like pomegranate, or maybe, I don't know. Then we got middle notes, which is bran. Huh, wow, bran. That's pretty original, isn't it? And in the end, we got black vanilla husk. It, that's which also I've never really come across before in a scent. Yes, black vanilla husk. So here it says, yeah, a little bit about this. The scent is an exciting and attractive composition of fruity and leathery nuances with an intense amber note. So yeah, that it is exactly, especially the fruity vibe you get right away. When I sprayed it on the tester, it kind of smelled like pear or something to me, something like that. Not unlike the one in Ultra Male, for instance. Yeah, so it's got an amber note. Wonder where that comes from. It's not listed in here anyway. Maybe from the brand. In order to give the fragrance more power, the manica fruit in the top note found exclusively in Boss fragrances has been strengthened compared to the original, which has a stimulating effect. The hard note is dominated by the beguiling brand Absolute, which harmonizes perfectly with the extract of exquisite black vanilla. Alright. So yeah, this is I sprayed here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this really does remind me of certain fragrances that I've tried before by Jean Paul Gaultier, maybe even Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah, but I think this is a quite polarizing fragrance. I think there will be as many who will like it and say good things about it as those who will just totally trash it and say, make these faces. It's too sweet, it's too strong, it's too generic, whatever. And I told you about it's mostly these niche snobs that say such things. Fair enough, everybody has a right to their own taste, their own opinion, but I'm afraid certain people just, trash these fragrances just because they belong to a certain type. It doesn't matter how good they are, it doesn't matter what they smell like. It's like, it's a fruity, ambery, whatever fragrance. No, I don't like that. So right away, they how to say it, fruity, leathery, whatever. They say no, fruity, leathery don't go together. I'm not even gonna try it. I don't have to, such stuff. And that is nonsense, of course. Sorry, because I really do happen to enjoy this, and I see this as becoming a really great clubbing scent. That's I think what it is mainly. Its main goal is actually the main target. Yeah, to become a clubbing scent. And the name itself, magnetic. It kind of gives us that kind of those kind of images, that whole vibe of being in a nightclub, and it's dark. It's everybody's dancing. Then you like, you are the guy who wears this, and all the women just kind of are drawn towards you like a magnet, right? So that's what it is. It's a really good scent for you who are after, getting attention and drawing as many women to you as possible. And for the rest of you, yeah, I mean, who just are after us to wear something that is, fresh. This is not for you. This is not for you. This is not for your office. Definitely, it will be too strong. It will just make everybody go like, look at that guy, showing off his his fancy, fragrance, such stuff. But yeah, for the going out at night clubbing, especially, yeah, this is the king, really. This is really good for those kind of purposes. Yeah, and the price, it's quite, yeah, it's kind of out there. It's a little maybe on the pricier side for a designer scent, but it's still not, in the same kind of category as Tom Ford, that stuff. So yeah, it's not that expensive. I mean, I got the 50 ml because I was like, I already have enough other fragrances. I don't know if I will wear this out and in time, and then if I don't, it will get, the scent will change. It will not be as good as anymore. That's happened before to me. So I was like, all right. I don't need the big bottle. It's alright with this, just so I get to try it out and stuff. And then if I really love it, I can get the big bottle. So that's what I also can kind of recommend to you who are not quite certain whether you may like it, but you are not so certain if it will, how it will work with your whole, DNA, with your body DNA and stuff, and if you are the type for it. But you wanna try it, so my advice to get the 50 ml. And if you know that this is something for you, definitely, and you are not really a cheap guy, then get the 100 ml. So, yeah, that's be all. I really enjoyed, reviewing this one. It's kind of easy to review. So, that was Hugo Boss Magnetic for Men. All right, thank you. See you all.